Hello, it's Sally here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to be working on my Stitch the Seasons project that I'm following along to with Corinne from To Be Loved Treasures. In my last video I was working on the leaf here, which I've now finished. I've outlined it. And I've done some couching and also some backstitch on the stems, on the veins. And I've also finished this part here as well. So I was finishing off the flowers, which I've now done, and outlining the leaves. Again, they're just the same as the other ones. And then I've put some netting in the centre and some beads. So it's kind of, they kind of match, but they are slightly different as well. This one's, these have got more peachy beads in, whereas this one I've got more grey. So they're all finished, and I thought I'd turn my attention to the centre flowers. Now, I've been wondering what to do, and to be honest, they're not inspiring me very much at all. I don't know whether it's the colour, whether it's too dull, I don't know. So what I've decided to do, because I've done a lot of thread painting already with the hydrangeas, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have a look at doilies and Suffolk puffs and lacy bits and bobs, which I've gathered here. And then I thought I'm going to work on the three flowers. I'm going to ignore that one because I think, let me just grab the little bird. That's where the bird's going, somewhere here. And so he's going to cover that flower. So I don't think it's worth bothering with that flower because I'm going to be embellishing the bird. Yeah, so just these flowers here, and then I will do something with the leaves as well. So put the bird to one side. So I've gathered up some bits and bobs. I don't know, this one's, it's got loads of glue on it, this one has. It's obviously been used for another project. I should have took that off first. So I think it's probably a little bit too shiny. I've just picked up a few bits. That one there, maybe. I like the little pearl centre. In fact, that would look quite nice actually, wouldn't it? With the whole thing, to be honest. Blimey. I didn't think about that. If I use the whole, or okay, that's a possibility. I've gone through my doilies. I don't really, I've got some white doilies, but they were too harsh. I suppose I could tea dye them, but I've got that one there that I could take the centre out of. But am I bringing in another colour, another tone? I'm not too sure about that. I've got this here, which has got loads of circles. I thought that would be, one of those would be quite nice, and then bead the centre, possibly. That's the wrong way around. Yeah, maybe bead the centre, I'm not sure. That's a possibility, I do like that. And then I have made some Suffolk puffs. So these are, I've made some plain ones. I just thought I'd gather some plain material just to see. I'm not going to use all of these. All I've done is I've cut a circle out, sewed it up, and then I ironed them all. I like my Suffolk puffs quite flat and vintagey looking. It's vintage fabric, but they're not vintage Suffolk puffs. These ones aren't. I've just made them fresh today. So I was thinking possibly one of those. I've made this one here. This one is out of this fabric here, but obviously that felt too dark. So what I've done is I've reversed it, and I've used the the reverse of the fabric, which I thought was quite nice tones in that. Right, I'd like to use one of these. I'm going to snip one off and see, but let's get one off of here, and then we'll see. Right. Okie dokie, so we've got that one. What I'll do is where the Suffolk puff is going to cover this leaf, I may kind of squidge it round a little bit and sew it, just push that in a little bit and then sew round it. so it doesn't cover the leaf up. Yeah, because what the feel I want is that this is the background and then these are kind of in the forefront. So anything in here has got to go behind my bigger flowers, if you see what I mean. Yeah, so quite like those. Yeah, this one's a bit of a shiny fabric, like a satiny fabric. I think I'm going to leave those. That one is an old handkerchief, which is really thin fabric. I thought that was quite nice, but this one here is an old napkin. I like the fabric on that one, so I'm going to use that one. I think I'm going to use those three. I'm just going to pop my other ones away. I've also dug out those lace stickers. I've got a little flower inside. I wonder if it's come off anyway. Possibly in the centre of one of those. Maybe a button. Yeah, I think that's just a little bit too shiny. I'm going to leave that one. I did also have this as well, which I love. I've not had a chance to use it yet. I was going to use it on my Roxy Volume 4 project, the treasure hunt, but it didn't fit at the time. I love that, but I have tried it already with my bird, and I think it's just a bit too heavy with the bird there. Whereas if I have these, then it doesn't really matter if the bird goes over them. I'll still be able to sew over the top of that one. I don't think I'll be able to sew over the top of, and it'll distort my bird, I think. So not sure quite where he's going. Somewhere there. Oh, I quite like him tilted up a little bit actually. So he's kind of looking up into this part of the possibly there. I could go down a little bit. Yeah, some of those covering a little bit of the leaf here. Can you see that? Anyway, I haven't got to worry about the bird just too much yet, so I'm going to concentrate on this. Yes, I like that. I'm not sure what to do about my leaves. Do I embroider around them, kind of like the same treatment that I've done for these? They are the same colours, so I don't think it should look out of place. If I'm putting fabric on them, I want to do that first because they'll need to go under the flower. Or should I just embroider them? I think I might just embroider them actually and do a little bit of embroidery just here on these flowers. I was going to find some fabric, wasn't I? No. I'm going to embroider them, I think. Yeah, so I think, shall we have them like that? Or shall I change that one over to there and that one to there? I'm not sure about that yet. Let's pop that to one side. I might just bead the centres. And that one can go over the top maybe. Yes, I think actually it has got a little bit of a stain on, but I don't mind it. Don't mind that it's got a stain on. Right, let's make a decision. Let's pin them down. So we're going to have that one there, that one there, and that one there. I think that will do. Yep, right, made a decision. So let's get them sewn down. Oh, actually, I've got some thread there. Already threaded, so I may as well use that, haven't I? So all I'm going to do is, when I can put a knot in my needle, in my thread, right, is just tack them, just go around the edges and just, yeah, tack them down really, but that's all I'll be doing to them. So where I am coming up to this leaf here, I want it to go under the leaf. Let's just take that pin out and see how we get on. I'm going to try and just, I may even pop that underneath a little bit. It's just a case of just kind of manipulating your fabric round a corner, and if you sew it down, it should hold where you need it to go. I'm losing my thread. Somebody messaged me the other, I don't know whether it was yesterday or the day before, to say, do I coordinate my jumpers with my projects? And as you can see, yes, I do. I don't. I don't know why. It just happens. I think it must be the colours that I like, and it's just I don't know. I don't coordinate my jumpers to go with my projects, but it has happened again today. So there we go. I just think it's the colours that I like, and it kind of reflects in my work and what I wear. Don't know. I hope you're all well today anyway, and try and find some time to stitch possibly. It's Saturday here when I'm filming this. I'm not sure whether I'll be putting this out on Saturday. I might put it out Sunday or Monday. I'm not sure yet. If it comes out on Saturday, then I've changed my mind. But yeah, it's been a lovely day today. I'm just going to pop that one off a minute. We've had lots and lots of sunshine, and it's been cold. It's still cold, but a beautiful sunny day. But I think we've got to brace ourselves, because I think the snow's coming this week. I don't know what we'll get here in the East Midlands, but it has been forecast. We'll have to see what happens. I've not had any snow this winter yet. I think everybody kind of hopes for a white Christmas, but it was definitely not a white Christmas. It might have been a wet Christmas, I can't remember now. Seems ages ago since it was Christmas. But the nights are definitely drawing out now. It's getting a little bit, we're getting a little bit more daylight every day. So that's nice. Spring is on its way, but bulbs are coming up. So yeah, I look forward to spring soon. I've still got a couple more months of winter. Well, yeah, January and February, and that's what this project's all about, winter. So I've got a couple more months on this as well. I don't think it's going to take me. It doesn't feel as though it's going to take me quite as long to do this project as it did my autumn project when I did that, because that lasted. I did do that all through autumn. Whether I'm just zooming through this one or not, I don't know, but I don't know. I mean, once I've done this, I've got my bird to do, and then my words, which I haven't even thought about yet. I would like to do a poem, but I don't know whether I've got enough room, because I tend to ramble on a bit when I start working on a poem. It kind of gets a bit too long sometimes, and then I run out of space. I haven't got enough space to put it. I don't know. I've not even thought about words yet. I didn't want to think about words while Christmas was on its way, because all I could think about was like Christmassy work, you know, Christmas and everything. And I don't want it to be all about Christmas, because winter's not just about Christmas. So I'll have a think probably this week, or I'll have to do it soon, because once I've finished the bird, then that is the next step. So yeah, I'll have to think about that this week. Yeah, not sure yet. I might just try just to do wintry words, possibly. I don't know. We will see. Okay, this one here, I'm just going around the edges and just tacking it on. I think I might just go into the middle a little bit. And this one, because I've cut it, it has got a few little edges that are fraying, but I don't mind them, and I'm just going to leave them. As long as they're not too long, then I'm not worried. I think that we've come to the beginning again, back at the beginning. Let's take that pin out and just go into the centre a little bit, just do a few stitches. I've not got much thread left, but I might be able to get all the way around the centre. I think we've come all the way around. Let's finish that off, yeah. You can usually tell on the back. Oh, it's fell off the needle, that'll do anyway. Right, so where's the other one, which is this one here, isn't it? Okay, so some more thread. I'm about out of this thread. I've just about finished it. We might as well take it all off, haven't we? It's all finished. To dig out another one now. Right, I'm doing 2 strands just to make it a bit thicker. So it is an old thread, so I don't know how strong it is. It's probably still, I don't know. Oh, it's silver sand. I thought it was cream. Okay. Right, so this one here. Oh, I was going to put that on top, wasn't I? Does it matter? I don't suppose it matters if I just do a little bit over there. Right, okay. Not already. What's going on there? It's my fault for doubling it up, I think. Never mind. Right, if I do that, there, that one down to there, then I'm just going to see if I can just get that tiny bit over the top. There we go. Ouch. Oh dear. I'm bleeding. Right, okay, let's begin again. Oh dear. Right, let's try and get that. And then just pop that over the top under a stitch, and then that will be fine. Like so. Don't double up your thread. It's not worth it. It's forever getting knots out. I've got some, I'm not going to turn it now. I've got some wax, beeswax. This is supposed to help. There's a knot there actually. I don't know whether it will help because there's a knot already there. Right. Oh dear, I've made a right mess of that, haven't I? Right, okay then. Yeah, so beeswax is supposed to help. But I don't know whether it does or not. I've been using it for a few months. I've been using it for more than a few months, but I don't know whether it does or not. So I kind of stopped using it because I didn't think it worked, but maybe it does. Seems better. Well, that definitely seems better, doesn't it? Perhaps it is worth using. This is just, I think you can get them, I got this from eBay, I think it was. It's just a block of beeswax and you just run it over your thread before you start sewing. But most of the time I don't have a problem. I kind of gave up on it. But it seems better. I mean, that it's getting a little bit fuller. It's hard to grab hold of sometimes, the fabric. Right, that is those three sewn on. Yeah, I'm happy with those. Yeah, that gives a little bit more texture, a little bit more interest than just, I don't want to thread paint everything. It gets a bit boring and I like it to look a little bit more interesting. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So let me just move my pins out of the way. Right, okay, so I want to have a think about what I'm going to do in the centres. So where was that little flower again? There we go. Was it? Yeah. Make some decisions. Make some decisions. Shall we do that on that one? Yeah, I'm going to do that on that one. We're already on this one, aren't we? Yeah. So, these are just like little craft flowers that I bought in a pack. I've had them a few years now. I've used quite a few of them. I've only got a couple left. But I think that'll look all right on there. Nip all the way around the edge. That thread is behaving much better, isn't it? Is that where do we start? No, a little bit further around. Yeah, that's it. So that's that one done. Let's just knock that off. Okay. Right, what should we do with the other two? I'm going to do beads in this one here. So I just need to grab my beads. I'm just going to, I don't know whether that'll be enough thread, but we'll use that. Right, beads. Okay, so we've got these or I've also got these. I don't know if there's any. Nope, too dark. I'm going to keep light. So, is that right, or have I locked it? Oh, I don't get the hang of this box at all. Is that open? No, that's open. Right, okay. Righty ho. Let's see what we've got. Now I've used these. Can you see that? I've used these for the hydrangeas. Oh, I've also got sequins. I wonder what sequins. I've got sequins, haven't I? I don't know whether they'll lie flat in there though. No, let's do beads. So I'm going to use the same kind of colours that I used for the hydrangeas, just to... Oh, there's those. I know I could use different colours. Quite like those though. I'm going to use some of those, I think. So that's like a... It's like a... I don't know, a yellow, kind of a yellowy. I don't know how thin my needle is. Let's give it a go. When I was doing the hydrangeas, I think I used this needle, and some of them fit. I could fit the needle through some of the holes, and then some of them I couldn't. So they went back in the pot. So I'm going to do all the same, I think. Otherwise I'll be here all day trying to decide, make a decision. I'm just going through them twice. I know that you're probably supposed to knot them off each time, but I can't be bothered, and beading isn't one of my favourite things to do, if I'm honest. I like the effect, but I don't like actually doing them very much. They do look nice, don't they? Doesn't want to get on the needle. Because I've not stitched down the edge of this doily. I think I need to, because it's kind of leaving a gap. Let me just go around. It needs stitching down. Probably going to need some more thread as well. I need to find another one, don't I? Because this is the last of that. Right, I'm trying to look around and find some more thread while I'm sewing. I could do with another pair of hands, I think. I think I'm actually going to have to go into my drawer and get some, because I cannot see any lying around. I'm sure there is, because I've got loads of project boxes with all their own little threads in. But I cannot see where they are. Right, let's just finish that off, because that's getting too short now. I'm not going to be able to do much with that. And find myself some more cotton. What have we got? It's white. Will that do? I think so. Will it? Let me just have a look, see if I can find a creamy. That's too dark. Oh, there we go. I'll have that one. That is cream. thought I was sewing with this the first time, but obviously I wasn't. It was, what was it called? Silver sand. Right, well, I've doubled it up. Let's give it a little bit of a wax. See how we get on. Oops. Getting all tangled up with it now. Is it that one there? Alright. I'll do one more and then I'm going to just stop doing this one because you don't want me to see me watching me bead the centre of a flower, so I'll do that off camera. I'll just get this one sewed down and then I'll do that off camera. You've got the gist of it, what I'm going to do, so I don't need to do any more to that. So there, right, just right, okay, so that's the centre of that one. Then I'm just going to pop my beads, so I have a habit of knocking things over. Oh, I can't shut it right. Okay, let's pop that away there. So yeah, centre of the beads there, and what shall I do with that one? I'm not sure whether I'll do anything with it, although let me just have a look at, I've got a box of sequins somewhere. What about if I put a sequin in the middle? I've got like a little snowflake one, or I've got, oops, flying all over the place. I like those ones. They're like a beigey, creamy colour. What's that one like? That's the one. That is the one, I think. Or there's that one there as well. That's just a really, really plain sequin. Oh, it's not, it's just a smaller one. Oh, different size. It's still a creamy colour. I'm going to go with that one. I quite like that. So let me just, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just knock that off because I can always come back to that. And sew on my sequin. Okay, so do we have it that way or that way? I think we have it that way. Shall we? Or that way? I don't think it really matters. I like it that way actually. I'm going to have it down, facing downwards. So I'll just need about 4 stitches. We'll go north, south, east, west. Seems to be, oh, it's actually fell into the thing like all the way around, like the centre. It's fell into the centre of the flower of the whatever. It's gone into the centre of it, so it's kind of like snug in there, fitting snug. Can't get my words out. Right, so that's that. I think that will be enough. There we go. It's not quite level, but never mind. Doesn't have to be perfect, completely perfect. Let's finish that off like that, and yeah. What we're going to do with that one? What am I going to do with that one? We've got to have something in the centre of that one, haven't we? I wonder if do a little bit of like, is it called turkey work? That would be nice, wouldn't it? If I, oops, what have I got? Let's have a look. What wool, colour wools have I got? That's the lightest one. Oh, hang on, no. I've got that one, which would be nice, wouldn't it? It's got a slight pinkish tone to it. I don't know, what is it? It's a DMC, and it's tapestry wool 7468. It hasn't actually got a name, but it's kind of like a pinkish, and it kind of goes with those, and it goes with everything. That's what I'm going to use. So let's have a go at this. Let's get a needle that's a bit thicker. I broke a needle this morning. Because I was trying to finish the hydrangeas off so that I could get to a stage where I could film. And I had one of these needles. It might have been the same as this actually. And I was yanking it through because it gets quite tight. And then I don't know what happened, but I must have pressed it together and it snapped. The eye kind of fell in on itself. So yeah, another needle bites the dust. I think I've got through loads of needles just recently. Must be about, well, when I say loads, I mean about possibly four needles in the last 2 months, I will say, that's quite, it's heavy going, I suppose, isn't it? I should probably have not have done a knot because it's going to get in my way, because I'm not going to be able to. I've just pulled my thread a little bit away, just because I won't be able to get through it. In fact, I don't think I haven't got the right needle. I'm going to stop and get a bigger needle. I've got one somewhere. I had where have I put it? I did have one, and I've gone and lost it. It's not those. Where? I know I've got that one. Oh, it was that one. Was it not? Yeah, I think it was that one because it's got the same. It's got the thread that I was using for the knots. It was that one. Big brute of a needle. But it's got a big eye, so that means it should be easier to get my wool through the fabric, because it's making a bigger hole for me to get my thread through, or wool through. Yeah, much easier. Right, so what I'm going to do is just make loops. I'm not going to make them too big, like that. Move that one out of the way. I don't know if this is the right way. I think you're supposed to then do a stitch at the back to kind of secure it. I think that, but I can't get them through. There's too much fabric, so I'm just going to wing it a little bit and just be gentle and keep a hold of these as I'm like that. And try not to pull them too much. Oh, it's not coming through like that. So we've got a little bit of a, okay, like that. And I think I'm going to do one more. Right, yeah. So like that, and then I'm just going to, right, can you see how I've got all these here? I'm going to try and catch them and just, and that's my knot there as well, that's getting in the way, but I'm going to try and trap it all and secure it all together so that it doesn't come apart, I'm hoping. one more. There. Right, let's turn it over and see how it looks. There. Kind of a little bit fluffy. I think that looks good. I'm pleased with that, actually. Really pleased. I like how they all toned. They're all different, but they all kind of got the same tones. They all kind of blend together. Yeah, I really like that. Right, so I think I'm going to leave it there today. I'm going to go and finish this off and then do something with these leaves. These leaves at the top, because that I'm not putting anything else there. Yeah, see, if I put the bird, I think the bird's going to have to cover up some of that leaf, I think. But I do like how he's kind of looking up. If I put him there, I think that would look nice. So he's going to go somewhere there anyway. But then I've got this here, so I might have to do him. I don't know, we'll figure that out. So the bird, right, so I'm going to go away, I'm going to do the beading, finish that off, and then I'm going to do something with these leaves and those flowers, and I think it would just be a case of the same kind of thing as I've done here. And then these flowers, I'm going to use a paley, yeah, something like that. And I'm probably going to just do lazy daisies, something really simple with these. And then I think it will be a case next time when I see you, we'll be working on the bird, I think. And then, so I've got bird, that leaves bird words, that's it, I think. So, yeah, it doesn't seem to have, I don't know whether I'm just flying through it or not, I don't know, but it doesn't seem as though I'm not taking as long as I did with the other one. The other one seemed to last a lot longer, but anyway, never mind. Yeah, so that's it. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. So take care. Bye bye.